Welcome to your AF in Vicenza at the movies, giving you a look what's happening in the Vicenza community. I'm Specialist Richard Kiesinger. In this week's AF at the movies, we head to Poland to check in on the 173rd, watch a Cleveland State basketball game here in Italy, and play games like a boss. Approximately 600 paratroopers are training in Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and Poland in support of Operation Atlantic Resolve. Army Sergeant Lloyd Harger tells us how in Poland, American and Polish paratroopers are training side by side.
Paratroopers from the U.S. and Poland recently trained side by side on the rifle range. The U.S. paratroopers from the 173rd Airborne Brigade, deployed for support of Operation Atlantic Resolve, and their Polish counterparts brought methods and techniques of rifle marksmanship to the training that they shared with their NATO partners. Sergeant Dustin Hurlbert believes that international training such as this is both welcome and necessary.
The soldiers themselves, they seem enthused about us being here. We're happy to be here too.
Right turn, ready.
You know, we're actually here, standing our ground, living up to what we said we were going to do, be out here training with their army.
15-25.
Reporting from Drawsko-Pomorski, Poland, I'm Army Sergeant Lloyd Harger.
The Americans will be training with the Polish and Canadians for the next few months. The Cleveland State Vikings women's basketball team visited Vicenza as part of an overseas tour to promote education, a drug-free lifestyle, and sports recreation. I head to the court to get the story. The Cleveland State women's basketball team were excited to come play a few exhibition games in Italy. For some, this is the only chance to experience everything Italy has to offer.
To have these kids here who've never experienced, Italian culture or really been this far away from home, it really warms my heart. It makes me feel really good that we could provide this opportunity for them, and it's about team bonding, it's about unity, and just really happy to have this team here. They're very grateful, they're very excited, and I think they know how fortunate they are.
Even though the Cleveland State Vikings opponent wasn't in mid-season form, they still found it as an unforgettable experience.
It's off-season for us. None of us is practicing with the team right now. But it's still a challenge for you as a basketball player when you play with someone that's physically better than you. So you have to be ready. It's always a challenge. It was enthusiastic because it's just different than what you usually do during the year. So
having workshops like these give Italians, American soldiers, and the players traveling here a chance to strengthen and make new bonds. Specialist Richard Kiesinger, Vicenza, Italy. The Cleveland State Vikings were able to secure wins against both the American and Italian basketball teams at Del Den. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we head to Livorno for the first annual Boss Games.
At Vicenza High School, we have two goals, and the first is to increase writing proficiency. We use an intervention called 6+1 writing traits, such as ideas and organization, voice, sentence fluency, word choice, and presentation, specifically focusing on sentence structure, writing strategies, and editing.
Hi, I'm Lieutenant General Ben Hodges, Commanding General of Allied Land Command in Izmir, Turkey. Land Command is a leading advocate for soldiers and land forces within NATO, responsible for ensuring their effectiveness and interoperability amongst the 28 nations. LANDCOM is a great broadening assignment in Europe for soldiers looking to further their military careers. If you're looking for a challenge, come join the LANDCOM team.
So our second goal is to improve number sense, and with that goal we use what we're calling CMR squared: communication, model and represent, and reflect. So we're asking if students can communicate the necessary information and can they use those numbers in a way that makes sense.
Welcome back. Boss competitors traveled to Camp Darby to compete in a spirited competition to celebrate 25 years of giving to single soldiers who live overseas. Specialist Veronica Arguello went to the beach to bring you this story.
The Better Opportunity for Single Soldiers program celebrated their anniversary by holding a weekend-long competition. This was Boss's chance to show the troops overseas their appreciation.
It's the 25th anniversary of the Boss Games, and building camaraderie and teamwork and showing that we care. It was a great turnout. I mean, they came together, they met each other, they got a chance to meet new friends.
Boss has become more than just a program for many of these soldiers. For some, it is all the family they will have while stationed overseas.
Basically a family away from home. As being an advisor, a lot of my soldiers always come up to me and ask me, what can I do for you? And it's really what I should be doing for them. It's just so rewarding to be a part of a program with soldiers and other service members that want to give up their free time to meet new people and help out their community.
Go, go, go!
The Boss representatives were thrilled with all the participation they received from the different Boss garrisons throughout Europe. Specialist Veronica Arguello, Vicenza, Italy.
To contribute to the program or just get involved, contact your local Boss representative at your local base. You can view that plus all of our other stories, so be sure and check it out on our YouTube page at youtube.com/AFM Vicenza. That does it for this week's AFM Vicenza at the Movies. I'm Specialist Richard Kiesinger. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show. Now please rise for the playing of the National Anthem.